Yo, what's going on, gamers? Back at it, and welcome back to Xdefiant Season 2. We have a real massive update. A lot of new content, guys. New weapons, new maps, new factions, new game mode, especially that one, new battle pass, a lot of improvements, and a lot of quality of life changes. So stay tuned, drink a coffee, and relax, and let's get into it. But before we jump into the video, I want real quick to thank Ubisoft for providing me some footage that does not exist in the Xdebrief video, specifically to share it with you in this video, so you will see some footage that you didn't see it before. So again, thank you very much Ubisoft for gifting me these assets. Well, without further ado, let's get right into the upcoming new content of Season 2. First of all, and obviously, they're adding new faction called Highwaymen, which is from Far Cry, I believe. Well, this faction coming on launch of the season is so exciting and maybe so strong, guys. So you will see what I mean. It's unique, trust me on that. First, let's start with the passive. It's simple to understand. When you eliminate an enemy, you get an increase of your reload speed and fire rate. Well, this passive ramping up every kill, and it stack up to 4, by the way, by getting kills, of course. Dying will reset the stacks of your passive. Simple as that. It's a great passive. You can build your gun for increasing recoil control, and you don't get bothered by adding fire rate attachments because you rely on that passive and you don't want to decrease the recoil control. However, maybe you can go crazy like me and go with the double rapid fire attachments and stack up that with your passive. And of course, you know me, I do that a lot. So stay tuned for the upcoming videos. I will test it out for sure. But anyway, that's the passive. Now, of course, there is 2 standard abilities for this faction. You pick one of them. The first one is placing a turret called Scrap Turret. Simply you deploy this turret and it will automatically shoot the enemy. By the way, you can destroy it by lethal bullets or abilities, but I don't know, it could be OP. This thing provides 360 degrees of coverage. The damage of this thing sounds decent, but it looks tankier, like you see in the background footage. So anyway, we'll see about that. Moving on to the other ability, straightforward, a grenade launcher called M79. I'm not gonna lie, it looks very powerful, but in the right hand, because you need to know how to use it, you need to know the range to get the advantage of it. It has 2 rounds, and after you using those rounds, it will have 30 seconds cooldown to be able to use it again. Of course, you can kill multiple enemies with it, you can destroy abilities with it, but be careful. If you hit an enemy directly, it will kill him, but without explosion, just to know. Anyway, overall, it's a strong ability, that's all I can say. Well, finally, the ultimate ability of this faction, called Saw Launcher. From the name, you understand everything. It shoots saw blades, it bounces on the walls, like you see in the background. When it hits an enemy, it will kill him instantly. By the way, this saw blades remains in the air for a small period of time. You also have 6 shots of them. So, in my opinion, this ultimate, it's unique and interesting. So, what do you think? What do you think about it? And also, what do you think about the whole faction? You like it? No? Not so much? Whatever the case, drop your thoughts down below. I'd love to have the community. Moving on, they're adding 3 new weapons. An SMG, which is PP19, aka PP Bison, we all know about it, has a big magazine of 55 rounds, a decent fire rate, and a strong headshot multiplier. Here is some gameplay clips.
Solve that problem. Please Payback.
Also, another weapon, it's an LMG called L86 LSW, has 30 rounds as a basic mag, but of course you can get more rounds from the extended mag attachments. It's not a problem, to be honest. Also, the damage of this weapon sounds powerful and the effective range between 30 and 45 meters. So it's weaker than the other LMG in terms of range and damage. However, it feels more like an AR in terms of weight. Finally, the third gun, the iconic shotgun Spaz 12. Of course, you know it, it's an auto shotgun. It has a decent range. It looks like it has that range between AA and DB range. Anyway, beside that, it kills with 2 to 3 rounds at mid range, about 10 to 13 meters, something like that. However, it one shot in the body at a close range. Overall, it sounds promising. Here is some gameplay for it. Well, for your information, these 3 new weapons will be free in the Battle Pass like in Season 1. So yeah, to be honest, I'm so excited to use these 3 weapons, especially the Spaz 12. Furthermore, they added new gadgets that we all waiting for as a community, which is the smoke grenade. They really listen, guys. The smoke grenade will provide a huge tactical changes to covering some sites in the maps. Speaking of the maps, they're adding 3 new maps: Waterfront, Signal, and Air and Space. Well, the map Waterfront will be at launch of the season. This one will look like a big map. It has that open area and long range fights, so it could be for sniper players. It maybe feels like Mayday, but better. There is some covers and lanes in the sides of the map, and of course a middle ground. To be honest, it looks colorful and promising. Beside that, there is 2 maps, Signal and Air and Space. They will be coming during the season. They will adding them every month like in Season 1. So anyway, if you think that's it, that's all the content, no, you are wrong. You are absolutely wrong. There is more content and more stuff coming this season. But before we continue, can you do me a favor? Click that like button and subscribe to this channel. It really helps me and encourage me to make more videos like this and better. Thank you very much. So let's back to the video. The next thing that they will add at the launch of this Season 2 is a juicy one. Personally, I waited too long for this one. It's a game mode that I believe not only me, the whole community waited for it. This game mode called Bomb, aka Search and Destroy. Yes, you heard me right. Search and Destroy is coming at launch of this season. Man, I'm so excited for this one. I really do. I can't wait to try this out. Oh wait, before I forget, they're gonna give us 3 hours in this Friday to test this season, but only for PC. I will definitely test it out. Well, they didn't give us the exact time, but they said that they're gonna give us more information soon. Anyway, back to the bomb mode. It will be one life mode, the 6v6 attackers versus defenders. They switch it up every round. Well, as you know, the objective in this mode, the attackers will plant the bomb and defend in it. Meanwhile, the defenders must covering the sides and prevent the attackers from planting the bomb. And if the attackers planting the bomb, then the defenders must defuse the bomb before it gets exploded at certain time to win the round, of course. Also, winning rounds can be by eliminating the whole team before planting the bomb. Of course, this applies for both teams. And also, the first team that wins 6 rounds win the match. So that's all the information that you need to know about the bomb mode. So, are you excited like me? Comment down below what is your thoughts about it. It sounds good, bad, whatever the case, drop your thoughts. I'm just curious. Well, moving on, another feature content that they will add is the private match, aka custom games. It will be in a beta state, but dude, this one will solve a lot of problems in the game, like finding bugs in the map or faction or whatever. And also, it will provide a lot of exciting stuff, like tournaments, scrims, esport overall, or maybe finding lineups, especially with a new gadget, smoke grenade, practicing tactical strategies alone or with your team. And also, you can control how the match goes, like 1v1, 2v2, 6v6 or whatever. You're just free to do whatever you want. To be honest, I'm really excited for this one, especially to see what the community can do with this feature. For me, it will help me a lot to provide a better content and the new ideas like making lineups. So besides this feature content, there will be a lot of player progression improvement, like the new 90 tier battle pass. By the way, a lot of new skins, as you can see in the background. Also, there will be an improvement for the battle pass progression speed. Beside that, a new ranked rewards, like in season 1, new weapons, mastery skin, new event challenges, and finally, objectives progress weapon XP. I believe this one will make you able to level up your weapon when you are holding objectives. I hope I'm not wrong about this. But anyway, the last section of this video, there will be a lot of quality of life changes. For instance, mental improvement, player collision improvement, footsteps audio improvement. That's nice. Adding top 500 leaderboards. I'm telling you, this will increase the ranked player base 100% for sure. Also, ranked loadouts. That's great and cool thing to add. For example, you can make a loadout for the only meta weapons specifically for ranked, and it's separate from the casual game mode. That's really nice. And finally, there will be ranked map voting improvement. And yeah, that's it. That's everything you need to know about the upcoming feature of Xdefiant Season 2, which will release on September 24. That being said, that's gonna wrap things up for this one. If you enjoyed the video and find it helpful and informative, then drop a like on it. And if you're new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification so you can't miss anything about Xdefiant, news, updates, loadouts, meta breakdowns, gameplays, you name it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.